We're back at the Air Museum, and today we're starting from this point, which is it's a long hallway, but it's also a crossroads. Three different elements of our museum all start right here at this location. We've got the mural above us that dates back to 1935. It's a replacement for the 1934 black and white mural that was up there. Behind you is the International Air and Space Hall of Fame. It's a portrait gallery, goes back to 1961. Every year we put 8 to 10 people in groups in that. And the third thing that we have at this particular crossroads is one of my favorite aspects of the museum. It's the wing collection. On the wall beside me are 584 sets of pilot, stewardess, and aircrew wings. So pretty much anyone who flies, we have them all covered. The collection starts from 1915 roughly. We might have 1 or 2 sets of wings that goes before that, and it goes all the way to the modern era, and it covers aviators from literally around the planet. We have individual donations for almost every one of these sets of wings, where a family came in the front door and said, these belong to our mom, or this was grandpa's. So when I look at this wall, what I see is 580 aviators. This is their prized possession. When a pilot or aircrew gets their first set of wings, that day, that moment, when somebody pins them on your chest for the first time, it's the day that they separate themselves away from the rest of humanity and say, this is who I am, this is what I am. I'm a flyer. So when I look at these, I see 584 individual careers, different people that conquered the heights in a literal sense. And what I particularly appreciate is years ago we had a gentleman come in and he was quite upset. I got called to the front door and this man said he was from Bulgaria, and he was quite frustrated because he said he'd gone from one end to the other of this massive collection. He said, none are from my home country. And I apologized as best I could and I said, sir, your country is 10 time zones away. And we've never had a visitor come in that could donate a set of wings to us. We are a public museum. We don't have funds to go buy sets of wings. 8 years later, that young man returned to the museum, came in the front door with his mother and father, who had flown in from Bulgaria. And as I walked up to them, all three of them were holding a big stack in their hands of Bulgarian Air Force uniforms. They brought wings, they brought a dagger, the hat, the whole uniform. They wanted to make sure that if every other country was represented in our Hall of Fame, that we definitely had something from Bulgaria. And we immediately put it up. It's one of those donations that's what we look forward to here, is closing that circle where somebody says, hey, what about? And we're able to actually put them up here and represent them. So it means a lot to us to be able to do that.